Hello and welcome to my channel. I've decided to make this video specifically on how to curl your hair with the straight. I'm just going to show you how I curl my hair in a very slow motion way, and hopefully you'll be able to pick it up. If you have any questions or anything like that, please leave a comment and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. If not, I will try and figure out a way. And also during the video I'm going to be leaving 5 of my top tips spaced throughout, so you've got to make sure you keep watching and hopefully you don't miss out on anything. And I hope that by the end of this video you'll be able to curl your hair like a pro. I washed my hair this morning and I literally just mainly blast dried it. My hair does blow dry very straight naturally. Because of this, I try and rough dry it as much as possible. When blow drying your hair, you mainly just want to rough dry it, and you want to even like tip your head upside down before you go and curl it. Your hair is going to be moulded into that straight shape, so when you curl it, your curl is just going to drop out a lot quicker. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you get as much volume in at the roots as possible. These are my straighteners, so I'm going to turn them on, and I'm going to turn one on the hottest setting to 230. First of all, what I do for my sectioning, I just go from above the ear. I feel like going from the top of my ears gives me like a good amount of hair to work with. It's not too thick and not too thin. And I'm just literally using a hair tie. So for my first section, I literally just split my hair in half down the back. So you've got 2 sections to work with. And basically you want to take smaller sections, so when you're curling the hair, the heat can get all the way through the hair. Too thick of a section and your hair will just not really curl. Just have a play around with section sizes, and if you find that it's still not curling, just keep halving your sections and making it ever so slightly smaller. If you are still struggling, make sure when you're going down the hair you're not going too fast as well, because then that's not gonna get your hair to curl. You need time for the heat to actually mould the hair into shape. And then I pick it up and go from underneath, and that way I've got a section from the back to work with. I tip them upside down, and whatever side you're going, you're going to want to turn the straightener that way. So I'm going to clamp the straightener in, just twist, and then I pull it down. So I twist and then slightly twist again and then pull it down. And then you have your first little curl. Obviously my hair's quite short, so my curls sort of go towards the end a bit more on this part. Okay, then you're going to want to section your hair again, so just taking your section and just slowly going down like that, and then you can see which bits you've left, flick them out the way, there we go, and twist. So I almost do like maybe 2 twists or a twist and a half. What you want to do if you want your curls to last is you kind of want it to be curlier to start with, so just take in small sections, not too thick. If you find that your hair's still not curling, I guarantee you're probably going too fast, because look, if I do on this section here and I just whiz it down, it doesn't curl. And then again, so I've gone from like eyebrow back, so that's my section like that. And then again, just splitting in half. It doesn't matter if you get bits of curls from the other side, this is just literally so you know so you can see what bits you have and haven't curled. And then again, just taking a small section from the back, pointing down, twisting. You'll probably find this really sort of cat-handed to start with, but I promise you after like a good few attempts you will get there. Just before I blow dried my hair, I used Moroccan oil. You can just put hairspray on. You can use serums if you find your hair's quite frizzy, just to soften out the curls that bit more. And it doesn't matter if you've got some sections slightly thinner than others. That will just make your curls look like different, but in a nice way. I find, there we go, there, I sort of missed, so with this front bit you can either half it or do it in whole. It's completely up to you. Again, here. And if you're not sure if you have missed any bits, literally just sort of grab it all back round and then you'll be able to feel it. Any bits that are missing. If you haven't already, please can you like and subscribe to my channel, especially if you want to see more videos, and then leave a suggestion in the comments of what videos you'd like to see next. It would help me a lot. Just doing another, splitting it in the back again, and then I already have a cut that bit out. I think if you did hit me again, back, probably step back actually. If you're first starting out, I would suggest just practice getting the hang of it, probably twisting it a couple more times or something. Again, going down. Don't worry if some bits you pick up are like really tiny. It really doesn't matter. It's quite nice if you've got a few bits in there that are like really like small little ringlets as well. As well as like the looser ones. This is my curling tip. So when you're curling your hair, you want to make sure that you keep the curls around your face. Going away from your face, I feel like this sort of opens up your face a bit more and it's a lot less annoying. You want to make sure at least the last 3 sections on the sides are all going back. You can alternate them through the back, it does give it a little bit more volume, but it's just completely up to you. And then for this last bit, you've got 2 ways you can do this. You can either put it in your natural parting. I would usually wear it in the middle. So you can put it in your parting and you can easily, if you want to, go down and do those bits as just section down and then flick those ones back. But actually, I'm going to show you another way, just to get that little bit more volume in your, So what you're going to do is from the back, take a section, not too thick, like that. And I'm actually going to half this bit because it feels a bit wide. And basically what you're going to do is put your straightener in and go round and then almost push forwards this way. When you flip it back, you're going to get more volume in your curls. So just continue to do that. Obviously, you can clip this front piece, but you can just tie it sort of thing as you go to make your life a lot easier. But you can do that bit in one. You can even if you have gone and done it in the parting, that way it is obviously easier, especially if you are just first starting off. I would suggest, if you have got sort of, I'll show you in a minute, I would suggest if you have got a sort of fringe bit like this almost, so it's not really a fringe but it sort of is, it's a little bit shorter. What I would suggest is, I don't know if there's enough to half it actually, yeah, is definitely doing the fringe part going back, just because I find this really finishes off your curl look. Just going up, I don't want it to be right. So as you can see, they're all going back. So then what I'm going to do is turn around and give it a bit of a shake. And there you have it. They're your lovely curls. So you can even, don't be afraid to go through, run your hands through them, loosen them up a bit more. This just gives your curls like a bit of a softer look, so they don't look so set. But yeah, and this is what your finished curls will look roughly like. So this is my 5th and my most favourite tip, and I think the most useful tip that you're going to find, is how to keep your curls in when you're sleeping at night. Now, my first tip is to literally grab a hairband, flip your hair upside down and just twist your hair. Don't tie it in a ponytail first, because you're going to get lines in your hair when you let it out and it won't sit right. But literally just twist your hair round and then go that way. twist it into a little top knot on the top of your head. It doesn't need to be really, really tight. If it falls out during the night, it's fine. And this will just allow your hair to stay curly and to not fall out as quick. My second part of this tip for sleeping at night, it's so simple. Just as you go to bed at night, pick your hair up, and literally when you put your head down, all of your curls will be above your head on the pillow. That gives your head like space to move. If you did enjoy this video, please can you like and subscribe. It will really help me out a lot, and it will help me to know whether this video was actually worth it or not, and if I should make some more videos as well. Thank you. Peace.